Oddie, tell me how you would feel in this situation.
Can do.
Okay. You're going on a trip.
Hey, woohoo,
All right?
hey.
You're going on a trip.
Where am I going?
Let's just say Europe, bro.
Sick. Euro summer.
Euro summer.
Shirts coming
and
off.
you bought the euro dollar when it was a good price.
Oh, okay.
So you're happy.
Yeah,
all
sick.
right. You bought it months and months ago.
This sounds
all right?
great.
You were very well prepared. And, you know, you get to the airport. You've decided to go a budget airline. Okay. You're with your girlfriend.
Yeah.
And you get to the check-in. And there's a grim look on the lady's face. Or male's face. She says the plane's overbooked. Yeah.
Is that
And
it?
then, no. So no, you're cranky.
Yeah.
You're not stimulated yet. You're cranky. Okay. Plane's overbooked. You're like, what? Sorry, the plane's overbooked. We can let you through, but I'm going to have to put you on a later flight. All right. And then they put you on a later flight. You've accepted this, okay?
Yeah.
You're angry, but you've accepted this.
Yeah, I'm pissed.
The later flight has been booked, not for a few hours, okay? And it's been booked at gate 2. So you're like, shit. Look on the bright side, glass half full. I don't have to walk very far.
Oh, sick. Yeah.
So you're sitting at gate 2, you're chilling, you've got a few hours, you're really trying to zen out and just get in the zone. You're watching some stuff, you're downloading stuff on your phone, you're doing some editing, you're really just you're just really trying to let the time pass quickly.
Yeah.
And then you hear your name being called over the radio.
The goat.
The radio, and you're like,
The
what?
goat. The goat.
You're like, what's going on here? What's going on? And you're like, what? And like, Otway Clark, please come to gate 60.
60.
Your plane is taking off. And you're like, what? And then you look and you've been so consumed by what you were doing, you didn't notice the gate change.
Oh.
How do you feel?
Stimulated.
I made that up as I went.
That was long. That was long. I have a bone to pick, actually.
Yeah.
What's with these airlines overbooking? Like, just so they make money. Imagine like
It is weird.
Imagine like another occupation did that. Imagine you're going to get a massage and like so you've rocked up the same time as some other bloke and he's like, oh, what time are you getting one? Like 11? You're like, same. She lady's like,
Sorry.
so guys.
I tell you what, I tell you who does do it? Nail salons.
Do they?
Always, bro.
Oh, true.
You can book and you'll get there and they'll just be like, just wait 10 minutes. And you'll be like, okay, it's been 10 minutes. They'll go, sorry, just 10 more minutes.
Yeah.
They just take walk-ins right before you're booking.
They just throw numbers out here.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, 15 minutes. Oh, 5 minutes.
And they don't give a fuck. And then
How can we implement that?
how does an airline overbook a flight?
It happened to us when we were going to Melbourne, but luckily we made the cut.
No, with Melbourne, it was they didn't overbook because it was the plane change.
Oh.
They had something wrong with the plane, and all they could get was a smaller plane. And lucky we were in row 2 because they got rid of rows 50 up until 20.
Yeah. I'll give them that. That's all
Yeah,
right.
that's kind of like out of their control, but
out of their
still.
control. But today, Jake, we're starting with one we haven't done in a while. This is Flirting or Friendly.
Yes.
Where we decipher whether or not he's trying to get in your pants or he just wants to be friends. All right, I'm going to kick things off. Flirting or friendly? They ignore others just to talk to you.
Flirting. Yeah.
Just like,
What? No. Yeah. What?
I'm talking to Susie.
Nah, flirting.
Yeah, you reckon?
Definitely. Wait, are they in a conversation with you?
They're like outright and
Yeah.
like, yeah. There's like, I don't know, your mates are like, Jake, come over here, and you're sitting with this girl and you're like sort of talking just about like,
Flirting.
flirting.
Yeah, flirting. I'm done. Flirting or friendly? You're on your own, getting a coffee. You're just in the city on your own for some reason,
Yeah.
right? You go get a coffee. The barista it's a girl.
Yeah.
And she calls out your name, your coffee.
The goat.
Bye. Have a lovely day. And as you're walking, take your first sip, you notice a little love heart on the top of the lid. Flirting or friendly?
Oh, this is tough. I've never had to experience something like this because I don't drink coffee. Another perk, I must say. I'm going to say flirting, but it's okay.
Okay. Whatever you want. Okay.
Because I think she does it a lot.
Oh, yeah.
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 And she like sees if anyone takes the bait. But if you've got a girlfriend, like obviously you're not going to take the bait.
No.
But otherwise it just brightens up your day. So I think flirting, but it's okay.
Okay.
Do you agree?
Okay. I mean, yeah, look, I would say it's a little flirty,
It's not like you're going up there and
a little flirtatious.
It's not like you're going up there. Excuse me. What did you mean by
What
this?
was it? Yeah, what did you mean by this heart?
Are you interested in me? I'm interested in you. If you did that, then flirting, bad intentions.
Imagine if you were single and you got it, and then you walk back and you were like, I just noticed you put a love heart. And she goes, oh, yeah, I was just being friendly.
She goes, I do that to everyone. All right, flirting or friendly. Following someone who is in a different industry on LinkedIn.
Ooh, I don't know. I have to say flirting. I have a feeling LinkedIn gets used for not just business connections. It's not always business connections.
They're connecting the PP to the
the PP to the Vivi. Yeah. Damn. Good one. Very good one. Flirting or friendly. You're reading a book on your lunch break, and your coworker of the opposite sex, if that's what you're into, comes over and says, oh my God, I love that series. I have the second one if you need it.
Fuck, this is tough. How does she say it?
Oh my God, I love that book. I can't believe you're reading it. I have the second one at home if you need it. I need to know. Wait, tell me when you finished.
Friendly.
Okay, friendly.
I think she's being a nice person.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like Baddies Book Club.
Fair.
Where they're supporting other readers.
I hear it.
I feel like everyone I've said you haven't agreed with me.
Hey, I haven't disagreed. I'm just letting you answer.
You're just here for the ride.
I'm asking the question. All right.
Okay. Flirting or friendly says you don't need to pay them back when it's over $50.
Ooh, flirting.
Yeah.
Whoa.
He's trying to show you that he's got some moolah.
Yeah. Damn, that's a flirt.
Yeah.
And a flex.
Yeah.
Damn.
$50.
Okay. This one, I got to set the scene for this one.
Okay, I'm ready.
Flirting or friendly. You have a girlfriend. You're at a cheeky little after-work drinks event because it's a Friday and your firm just closed a big money deal.
Oh, yeah.
You're standing there with a few work friends. One of them is a girl that you're kind of friendly with at work. The others go off to get a drink, so you're alone for a minute with this girl. And she starts going on about how hard dating is. And she says, quote, ugh, all the hot guys in this city are taken anyway.
Oh, compliment. Okay, I think it's also flirting, but also it's not that bad.
It's friendly flirting.
Yeah. It's like he can do with this information as he pleases. Like he could just be like, yeah.
She's not trying to get in his pants.
Like, hold that. Bitch.
Yeah, she's not trying to get in his pants.
No.
Yeah, and like your reaction says it all. Like you could be like, yeah, L.
It's like outreach. Like a lot of people won't take the bait.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny. So it's flirting.
Yeah, it's flirting. It is flirting.
Yeah.
All right. You might like this one. Flirting or friendly. Makes a playlist for when you're driving together. Wait. And it's called Platonic and Erotic.
What? Flirting.
It's called Platonic and Erotic.
Cheating. Cheating.
Oh, they're not in a relationship. They're not both in relationships.
Oh, okay.
They could just be two friends.
Flirting, though.
Yeah, what about the platonic bit?
Platonic and erotic. I think if you make a playlist for someone that is a quote-unquote platonic friend and you call the playlist platonic, forget the erotic, just platonic.
Yeah.
The fact that you need to put a label on it means there's something more.
Yeah.
All right? That's what I think.
I feel like that's sort of like friend zoning her. And then
Maybe.
and then he gets a boner occasionally.
Maybe. Platonic, it's kind of playing games with her though because it's like called platonic, but if it's erotic, that means there's some erotic songs in there. So she's probably thinking like, what's he doing? What's he on about?
Yeah. I think it's also like outreach, like platonic, but also there's a bit of erotic things going on in there, seeing if she takes the bait.
Maybe.
Thinks he's sexy.
Probably.
Yeah.
Fair.
All right, are you out?
done now.
Okay, I got one more. All right, pretty simple one. Flirting or friendly? Sending heaps of emojis when texting.
Flirting. Flirting.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Does it depend on the emojis?
Let me just say something. I find I send more emojis to someone that I'm trying to actually just be friendly to.
Deter.
Yeah.
You reckon? I love an emoji reply. Like if someone like sends something like a little thank you message or like a salute.
True.
I love that.
It ends the conversation so well.
Yeah. It feels like I've read your thing. I don't care, but it seems like I do.
Exactly. Acknowledged.
Yeah, acknowledged. It's like
I wish you could say
acknowledged.
It's just like a slightly nicer version of reacting to a message.
Yeah. There should be like acknowledged emoji.
I wish there was.
Yeah, like it's just a little speech bubble.
Maybe that is like little acknowledged.
Salute. Yeah.
Shit, that's a good one. I would say I might go with friendly.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
friendly it is.
Debunked.
Next up on this fine dining menu
Yeah, I'm getting full after
Ollie?
flirting or friendly, man.
is things girls never say. Yeah. Okay.
Is good.
Do you want me to go first?
Please.
Things girls never say. My tummy feels good.
Relatable. For girls.
I've never heard that.
Neither, hey.
I've never heard that.
All right. Things girls never say. Sorry for coming so fast.
God. Things girls never say. Slow down or I won't last.
Things girls never say. He satisfied me.
Things girls never say. Did you finish?
Things girls never say. Nice fish, bro.
Fuck.
We're good at sex, I
Jesus
promise.
Christ.
I promise.
Well, now I've only got a couple more. Okay. Things girls never say. Oh, don't cry.
Oh.
They're always like very supportive when you
Yeah.
cry.
That was actually really wholesome. That's true. Girls are always so nurturing.
Very.
I love that. Like whenever you're with your girlfriend or, I don't know, a platonic friend.
Platonic and erotic.
Listening to the
Some-
playlist, platonic
some
and
would
erotic.
say platonic and erotic.
Like you feel really comfortable to open up to them, which is a really good characteristic trait about women,
Fuck yeah.
which I really like. Things girls never say. That was a successful date.
Yeah. Even after a good date, what do you think they say?
Can't wait to sit on that dick. Probably cut that out, actually. Let me go again.
I say keep it in.
You reckon?
I don't think that'll be fine. It was a joke.
Maybe they do.
Hey, maybe they fucking do.
Maybe they
You
do.
never do. No. Maybe they do. Things girls never say. You chose the best parking spot, babe.
Yeah, I hate how they always like, just there. No, I'm driving.
I always get
I don't want to make a
shit-
fool of myself.
I always get shit for apparently parking near a pole.
What's wrong with that?
Don't know. Exactly.
that's-
You see no issue, do you?
That's the parking spot's fault.
If there's a pole and there's a free spot next to it, that's where I'm going to park.
Yeah. Actually, you know how we're like, obviously open your partner's car door, right? If there's a pole, you should connect the dots and be like, I've got a reverse park here. So I open my car door to the pole and she has free space.
Okay.
So you're not thinking, you're a bad boyfriend. See? You're like, the pole's there, I can't change it, where you can change the positioning of your car.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the harsh truth of life. Things girls never say. Please send me a dick pic.
Fuck. Fair. No one's going to ask for it.
No.
That's insane.
No.
Things girls never say. I have made a decision.
Actually, that'd be so hot. Imagine like your girl comes home. I know where I want to eat.
It'd be great.
I would be like, take my clothes.
Oh, fuck. Yeah?
Honestly, I reckon I'm getting like more indecisive. Do you know how like when you hang out with like someone for like a long period of time, you sort of like get each other's mannerisms,
Yes.
and things like that. I reckon if my girlfriend said she's really enjoying her own company more, like after hanging out with me heaps, because like she's a very gets energized by other people, right? And I don't. Like I just like being by myself. And she's like, yeah, I really like enjoying being by myself a lot more. I think you're rubbing off on me.
Yeah.
And I think it's like the same with that as well. Like her indecisiveness. Like I'm getting mad indecisive. Hey.
Really?
Yeah.
Good point.
I'm like, I don't know where I want to eat.
Good point. Because when I'm on my own, or if you and I are together,
Yeah.
if the topic of conversation of where should we eat comes up, 2 minutes max?
Yeah, legit.
2 minutes max? 10 minutes minimum. with my
I think it's
girlfriend.
also because she's opened my eyes to more horizons, more options. Or like what?
Horizon.
What? Well, otherwise I would GYG every single time is my answer.
And it never always slaps.
Yeah, exactly. But
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
that used to be my motto, Jake. But she has opened my horizons, and like there's so many more options, and I get lost. So I understand where they're coming from.
Here's where I come and I clap back.
What?
She's opened your horizons, but she's made your life harder. Because there is too many options.
I had a simple life, Jake. It was so easy. It was so easy.
Oh, okay.
Is
Your
it
turn,
me?
your turn,
Yeah.
your turn, your turn.
Things girls never say. I don't want a hug.
Facts. What?
And fair.
Fair. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they never would say, no, don't hug me.
Yeah. Well, like,
point.
obviously consensually.
Oh, well, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but like to a boyfriend.
Yeah.
That's funny. I never would have thought of that. Things girls never say. Let me put that in my pocket.
We've been trying to think of business ideas.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be a great business, but girls' clothing with pockets.
I will say something.
Oi, bras with pockets.
I will say the reason I disagree.
Why?
Because I don't think they want it in their pocket anyway.
Yeah, they don't.
I just don't think they want to hold it.
Their excuse is it looks bad. It's not flattering or whatever.
Yeah.
Which I thought was fair, but actually they just don't want to hold things.
I'm pretty sure they just don't want to hold it.
Oh, hold that's yeah. Maybe is that why cargo jeans came into like fashion? There's so many pockets for us.
Maybe, but you want to hear a tactic?
What?
You got to say, I need a belt with these pants and I forgot it. If I hold your phone, they're gone.
Oh, which is facts. What if she checks? She goes, oh, there's room in there.
What if she checks? Oh, God. If she checks, she hasn't read the fucking room.
Yeah.
That's what.
Babe, I just don't want to hold your shit. All right, my last one, probably the best one, actually. Things girls never say. How much they spend.
Facts. Whoa.
I swear my girlfriend's made of money.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What? Wow. Make it make sense.
Horizons opened.
Make it make sense.
Yeah.
Where's all this money coming from?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
You selling feet pics or what?
And if you are, cough up.
I was going to say, I'm a good photographer.
Oh, fair.
Let me
let me in on a cut. Yeah. I was saying cough up without me doing any work.
That option first.
Damn. Fucking oath.
Fucking oath. I'd sell feet pics. What? I'm just... What?
Oddie's just throwing bits of paper around.
What, we're done. I thought it was a cool way to end it.
You've never done that before.
It was a pretty cool way.
Do it at the camera next time. Here you go.
Yeah.
Just all done.
They're expensive. don't do that again, eh?
Stay bad.
See ya.